In a stadium Tech has never lost at, against a team Tech has never beat, let's see how this simulation predicts the Bulldogs will fare against TCU in Fort Worth. The Bulldogs start with the ball, but after a quick first down, the drive quickly falls apart, and a lot of that is due to the stat line you see at the bottom of the screen. A common theme for the Tech defense in this game would be sacks, and we see the first of the night here that puts the brakes on a TCU offense that had been driving the ball. And it doesn't take long to see the next sack either, even if this one kind of feels like cheating. Avoiding a sack on third down, the Horned Frogs draw up a screenplay that still results in a tackle for loss. 3 straight negative plays for TCU. But the punt is a different story, as it bounces out of bounds at the 1-yard line. But it only takes one play to escape the shadow of the goalposts, as Tucker finds a seam for his longest run of the night so far. Unfortunately, Tech soon has to punt, and TCU makes the Bulldogs pay as Duggan finds a wide-open Blair Conwright on 3rd and 9. But on the next 3rd and 9, Duggan drops back and is sacked again by the Bulldogs. This time it was Tristan Allen's turn. And when Tech gets the ball back, it doesn't take long to drive down the field where Luke Anthony finds Griffin Hebert in the back of the end zone for 6. Just like old times. On the next TCU 3rd down, Duggan is given enough time to make a deep throw, and Cedric Woods makes an amazing play to force the Horned Frogs to punt again. And at this point, the game just starts shouting out Tech defensive players. Because after the clock runs out on TCU, Tech heads into the locker room with a 7-point lead. But after intermission, Duggan shows what he can do when he isn't being sacked, when he takes off for 19 here. He then calls his own number again on the next play, bulldozes a Bulldog, and picks up 25. All en route to throwing an easy touchdown pass in the flat to Darwin Barlow. It took less than 2 minutes in the second half to erase the shutout. Should we be afraid of halftime adjustments? Luke Anthony tries to squash those concerns. With the most time to throw in the history of the sport, he finds Smoke Harris for 34 yards. Wayne Toussaint catches Luke's next pass, but it gets stuffed right at the goal line. But 2 plays later, Luke takes it himself for the score, back to a 7-point lead over the Horned Frogs. But there's still plenty of time left in this game. Well, plenty of time to bump up those sack numbers at least. As on 3rd down, Keevy Rose becomes the 4th Bulldog to record a sack today. But after a 3-and-out from Tech, Duggan is sacked again. It's almost getting comical. This is Milton Williams' 3rd sack of the night. And before it could even complete this sentence, Williams picks up his 4th. What a night. But while the defense is firing on all cylinders, the offense is spinning their wheels, and Tech is again forced to punt. But leaving the defense on the field just means there's more time for sacks, as Duggan has been made well aware, especially on 3rd downs. But Tech again fails to do anything on offense, and is only able to take off a minute and a half before giving the Horned Frogs a chance to tie the game. And instead of the usual defender making a sack, Duggan is able to find green grass to bring TCU within scoring range, before using his arm to pick up another chunk. But Tech's defense stiffens, and TCU faces a 3rd and 6 from the 7-yard line. The pass goes into the flat, but Carter Ware is stuffed short of the sticks. A stop here on 4th down, and the Bulldogs win the game. The Horned Frogs split 1 to the left and 1 to the right out wide, with 3 and the QB in the backfield, before giving it to Barlow, who is short of the end zone, but not of the sticks. 1st and goal, TCU from the 1. I want to pause it right here and look at this formation. TCU has 5 receivers split out wide, but Tech has 8 in the box. Unless Duggan decides to keep it, you can't imagine this going well. And what do you know? With 42 seconds left in the game, the Horned Frogs tie it up. And with how the Bulldogs have been struggling on offense, you have to imagine this is going to OT. When Tech gets the ball back, Luke overthrows his target on 1st down. But on 2nd down, I guess you could call that an underthrow. 3rd down, 30 seconds to go, tie game. Luke drops back and finds Isaiah Graham hugging the sideline to pick up the 1st. After another incompletion, Hebert catches the ball in the middle of the field where he's stopped short of the marker. So another important 3rd down here for the Bulldogs. Luke drops back and finds Kyle Maxwell open in the flat. He gets the ball to about the 37-yard line. Maybe that's enough for the field goal, but Tech still has 14 seconds and 2 timeouts to make it easier on Barnes. But the Bulldogs waste 4 of those seconds in one of those timeouts after a screen pass goes nowhere. So 1, maybe 2 more shots before you're forced to try the field goal. And Luke finds who else but Isaiah Graham crossing in the middle to pick up 12. 5 seconds left, it's now a 42-yard attempt. Does Baby Barnes have the leg needed to give a, granted simulated win over a Power 5 school? Snap, placement, kick, it's up, and it is good. For the 2nd time in 5 years, a Barnes brother has kicked the last-second game-winning field goal in Amanji Carter Stadium. Wow. Yeah, we still need to do the kickoff, but it ends up going nowhere. The Bulldogs are victorious in Fort Worth 17-14. This would be Tech's 5th win over a Big 12 school and a season sweep over the DFW area. And it turns out we did get bowl game skip after all.